Hi everyone. Today my topic will be on parenting because this topic is very close to my heart. Of course, I will be making videos on home remedies for skin and hair, but today I just thought I should speak on this topic because this topic really bothers me a lot, and I would like to help those who are planning or those who have children or even those children who are neglected by their parents. So today I will be telling you about good parenting and how to be a good parent. So first point is, if you are planning for a child, then first of all you should prepare for yourself. Prepare as in you should be very disciplined in your routine. You should have good qualities. If you don't have, you should learn what qualities you should imbibe in yourself, and other good values. Discipline, good values, good qualities, and third would be proper behavior. If the parents themselves don't behave properly, then the children observe them and then they also start behaving that way. Suppose if the parents are fighting, then they learn to fight and they also become aggressive and they feel lonely. So if there are any differences between parents, they should clear and they should adjust among themselves just for the sake of child. So this is first. Second, you should see all the children are the part and parcels of God. They don't belong us. We should not consider them as our own property and force them or pressurize them at any time. Usually what happens, the parents force their children and thrust their own choices on them. This is very wrong, and you should never beat or raise hand on your children. Why? Because children are the property of God. They are sent to you by God. You don't make children. The God sends you soul in the womb of a mother, and the mother and the father together have to take care of that soul, nurture, provide, and protect. So these four things should be done by the parents. So there should not be any neglect in these four duties of parents. Then they should, when they're planning, they should pray to God, and the God gives them a good soul. Suppose if the soul is demonic in nature, demonic as in the child is very harsh, very aggressive in nature, quarrelsome, always fighting. This is the quality of a demonic soul. If you want a divine soul, you should pray to God daily, and you should offer obeisances to God, so that whichever God you worship, you should offer obeisances. You should pray daily, twice a day. Okay, and you should offer obeisances saying that, saying to God, just requesting God or just begging a good child, a good soul in the womb of a mother possesses all the divine qualities. So this God gives. We can't do anything. Nothing is in our hand. Remember this. God is responsible for everything. So the parents should become a little bit godly. I'm not saying leave everything and become godly, but inculcate that in your routine, inculcate daily prayers in your routine. Then when the child is born, till the age of 5 years, you should never scold a child or never show big eyes to the child. You should be always loving and caring, because the child cannot understand at this small age, and he may become fearful and scared of his parents. This may adversely affect the mental health of the child. Therefore, the parents and the mother should never, even if she is angry, she should never remove that anger on the child. So, till 5 years, she has to be very lenient towards the child. After 5 years, after 5 to 10 years, she has to inculcate values in the child. Like, suppose like you have to eat with your own hands. This is nutrition. You should not throw food. Food is prasad. People don't get food. I will not eat your half eaten food. You should only complete it. Wash your hands properly. When the child comes home, you should teach them to wash hands and feet properly. All these good values, slowly, slowly. Don't overburden the mind. Slowly, slowly, as he grows up, as he can grasp, you have to teach the values till the 10 years of age, 5 to 10 years of age. The basic things only, nothing more. Again, even if the child doesn't understand, next time if he forgets, you have to keep patience and you have to explain him lovingly. Okay. Then after 10 years of age till 15 years, you have to be a little strict as in you don't have to you don't have to shout, scream, scold, or raise your hand or beat. This is not needed. If you beat, then this shows your demonic quality. And again, if you beat, then it would be a sin on your part. Why? As said, because they are the children of God. So that God wants that you nurture the child and you make him disciplined. So you have to wish what God wishes, and you have to follow what God wants you to do. Then your life and the children's life will become peaceful and successful. So from 10 to 15 years of age, you have to inculcate discipline, like getting up early, sleeping early, then in the morning praying to God, on waking first bathing, then praying to the God, then studying on time, going to school on time, then in the evening also washing hands and feet or taking a bath and worshipping the God. All this discipline should be inculcated in 10 to 15 years of age, not before that or not after that also. This is the right age. And what happens if we teach the children at the right time, at the right stage? The children can grasp properly, and it doesn't create a burden on the child's mind also. And if the child is not taken care of, if the values are not imbibed, then the child can create a problem for the parents also. Later on he will say, why didn't you teach me? Other children's parents have taught them everything, why didn't you teach me? He will blame you only. So you cannot shrug off your duty due to anything. If you have given birth to a child, then it is your duty to imbibe these qualities also. Then in 10 to 15 years after discipline, you have to inculcate more good qualities, because now the child will be entering the adolescence and then the teenage. So you have to explain as a child crosses 15 years. Till the 15 years the mind is pure. After 15 years what happens? Because of other children, the mind may get spoiled, and even after teaching good things, he may fall culprit to other bad things. So after 15 years you have to teach the child how to deal with friends, how to deal with peer pressure. Then you have to make him firm enough. You have to teach him simplicity. If the other children are into intoxication, are into clubbing and all these things, illicit relationships outside, for this you should tell them first only that why these things are bad. These things are against God. First of all, parents should know this before, and then only they can teach the children. Otherwise, if they teach the children to, if others are are intoxicated, you can also intoxicate. Then they themselves are spoiling the children, and they themselves are responsible for their fate. So from 16 age onwards, they should teach these all things to their children, that they should not fall prey to this peer pressure. Even if they say make a girlfriend, boyfriend, then they should have a back reply to them, firm reply to them, and how to be firm. All these values should be taught from 16 to 20 years of age. So this I told you what you have to inculcate and imbibe in your children, what is your duty. One thing I missed out is when the child is born, the child is very observant. He first observes everything. If you just look at the any child's eyes, the eyes are always observing. He's always observing around what is going on, how the parents are, what the parents are doing. And automatically, if you see the parents are behaving well, they have good values, they are indulging in pious good deeds, then the child will also automatically start doing. But if the parents themselves are not doing, and they expect these things to be done, they expect these things from the child, then the child won't do. The child will never do. The child sees what the parents are doing and they blindly follow. So this is the first key point. Therefore, the parents themselves should be first class, and then they expect children to be first class. Suppose if the father is not doing his duty, father is not earning, he is not helping in the household activities, he is not looking after the studies or the health of the children, but he expects children to get a distinction, 90 plus marks, and he himself doesn't take care of his studies, he doesn't look into the studies at all, neither does he earn the money, then what can be expected from the child? The child will never get 90% because the child requires attention. He requires attention. He requires love. He requires care. So just providing a house and food and clothing is not important. There is a fourth thing which is called as emotional need. In emotional need comes love, care, concern, and giving attention, proper quality time to children. If you give this to the children will ever be thankful and grateful to you. Even if you don't provide them money or costly things, costly toys and all, if you just give these things like love, care, attention, and prioritize their feelings first, they won't ever no they will be ever grateful to you. And having said this, all the parents should do their duties. This topic is very close to my heart, so therefore I thought that today I should make a video on this. And one more thing I would like to add to this video is mostly what parents feel is that they try to thrust their career choices on their children, and they have a lot of prestige issue also. They just want to show to the society that my son or my daughter is so and so. She has done BE, then she has done MTech, she has done an MBA, and right now she is residing in US. This they want to show off. They don't care about the child's happiness. They don't want child's pleasure or satisfaction. They want their own prestige. So the child's and the parents' love towards the child should be selfless. But if you see now that it has become selfish, and whatever selfish is not love. Love is always selfless. If it is selfish, then it is not love. It is a business deal. Means I provided you so much money, you do this for me, you go to foreign country and make me proud. This should not be. This is very wrong. This should not be the feeling. You should allow the child whatsoever she wants to do. If she wants to go to the foreign country, then be fine. If she wants to remain in India and if she wants to do teaching job, then allow her to do this. If she wants to become a YouTuber or a makeup artist or a fashion designer or a hairstylist or a fashion blogger, fitness blogger, yoga certified trainer, let her be that or let him be that. Don't just encourage. The parents' other duty is to encourage and appreciate. You should never taunt and never pressurize. Right from childhood, every small thing you should appreciate. Suppose if a child does some painting, then the mother and the father should appreciate, saying that wow, such a nice painting, so nice color. You should elaborate. You should not just say nice. And the child should feel motivated to do more and more painting. Wow, so nice color. You have nice colors combination you have done. So nice color scheme. Such a nice painting. You should elaborate, and you should do it from the heart, and you should show your happiness. This is the duty. You should always encourage, appreciate, motivate, and never you should pull down, or you should never make them feel inferior. Never say bad things. There should be always positivity surrounding in your house and in the mind. Even if it is a painting, or even if it is a sport, if she wins first in the any competition, then you should praise so much that next time she should feel that next today also I will win the race, today also I will perform nicely. Why? Because my parents have motivated me. This should come in the child's heart. This will, otherwise if the parents say what will happen or by the participating in sports, what will happen by just painting, do studies. If they turn this way, then this will discourage the child, and you don't know what God has planned for the child. The child may become a big marathon runner or big sports person. He may become, and you just what you did is just you just cut his feathers, or you just cut his line and made him do what you want. Then what will happen? Even the child won't be do what he wants to do, and you made him do that, so he will be least interested in what you made him do, so he will not do that also. Understood? So just you should encourage, and you should lend your ear, should spend quality time. You should not say I don't have time, I'm tired. Even if you're tired, you should say okay, I'm tired now, today sure, tomorrow I will surely spend time with you. And you should keep your mind and ears attentive what your child is speaking, and should keep your mind open to even understand what the child is speaking, and accordingly you should guide. This will build the confidence level of your child. Confidence level is very important. If the parents only demotivate in young age or in childhood, then later on the child will collapse emotionally. This has happened in many cases. The child collapses unless and until if the child is not very emotionally attached. It is very selfish soul. What if the child is attached to parents? He has some good values which come from last birth. There are some, these are called purvajanam sanskars, means from last birth the soul carries those qualities. And if the soul is really genuine, really divine, really attached, really caring, really bothered, and really responsible soul towards his parents, and if the parents don't show back their responsibility and demotivate, then the child emotionally collapses and becomes very less confident, and it requires a lot of efforts on the child to regain that confidence and stand up on his own feet. Therefore, I would like to conclude this video. I hope this video will really help you, at least those people who have children and there is some conflict going on between you and children. This video might help you. I think so. I expect so that the video might help. I can go on and on saying on this topic. I have very much knowledge, you can say knowledge or very much experience about this topic. So I can go on topic saying on this topic, but it's already, I think that you may not get bored. So I'm just stopping here. And if you want me to speak more on this, then just comment me in the comment section, and please subscribe to my video. If you like my content, if you at least like my one video, please subscribe to my this channel. Subscribe to this channel and hit the like button if it makes sense to you. Otherwise, just ignore if you think it is senseless. And please subscribe. And henceforth I will be posting videos related to skin and hair. This is my personal experience, therefore I thought I should share with you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day.